trans women aren't women, then is this big croissant not a croissant?
The croissant wouldn't pretend to not have a dick.
A trans woman says a DeKalb County police officer confronted her for using the women's bathroom at a public library in Tucker, and an internal investigation has now been launched. So here's what Sasha Swinson says happened.
He says, "Excuse me, sir," so misgendering me right away. "You're not a woman, that's obvious."
Swinson says she tried to explain to the officer that they identify as a woman, but claims the officer got angry.
"This is a police matter. There are women and little girls in there, and I have to protect them."
Swinson claims to have emailed library officials the next day, who then reached out to DeKalb County Police. Now, there are no Georgia laws banning transgender people from using bathrooms aligning with their gender identity. DeKalb CEO Lorraine Cochran Johnson denounces what happened to Swinson and calls it a teachable moment. Download Fox Local for live streaming, news, and more.
Yo, so we back in here for another edition of F-ya-Motha, and this will probably be the last video I do about anything that has to do with trans. I'm just gonna play this video after I get done rambling and shit. Only thing I got to say is this newscaster looks smug as fuck, and it's been like her that actually champion this shit, which is why she's gonna grow old with those good looks, and because she has seething hate for men. Look, somebody ghosted you, I understand. Keep the shit out of your, this shouldn't even be newsworthy. Oh, who the fuck approved this shit? But I will say, she said there's no law in Georgia that bars trans women from using the women's bathroom. Well, it fucking should be. How about that? How about we start using critical thinking skills? For all millennia, we've known what a man and a woman is, right? A man is a male. A woman is a female, right? Two different genders, two different sexes. There's a reason that each sex has a designation gender. Just because you think you're something, stall me out with it. Especially if the motherfucker's up there looking like an Oompa Loompa mixed with Bill Nye the Science Guy with a fucking, what's that nigga name? Damn, the nigga that played Willy Wonka back in the 70s. It'll come to me. I'll probably put it in the captions down here. Yeah, like the fact that we're not using critical thinking skills anymore, this is getting exhausting. And I think this needs to be addressed. Not only that, then fucking Donald Trump said that a man is a man, there's only two genders in America. Can we pass a law saying that shit, requiring people to actually identify the gender and the sex that they were originally assigned at birth? Enough with all this freestyling, freeballing shit. It's getting annoying, it's getting exhausting, and I just don't got the fucking time for it. Now, personally, I don't really give a fuck. However, when this hits the news, and this is newsworthy, when we got people human trafficking people, stabbing motherfuckers to death, kidnapping people, and doing all types of lewd, lascivious shit, and then we got this nonsensical, humorous shit floating the internet, I think we could do without it. I really do. Let's work on that. In any event, if y'all like this episode, you know what to do, and I'm out.
Any men who have a uterus could menstruate.
A man has an XY. I'm sorry, I'm being so rude. I apologize. But you're incorrect, because we're talking about anatomy, biology. Like, if you were to have surgery, they need to know what sex you are. So women, that's why she ran off.
No, I said I was crossing at the next line.
This is very serious what's going on in America. They're indoctrinating students to go against their parents. And this is Marxism, this is socialism. I'm very familiar with it. And I want everybody to educate themselves.
No one's